On September 10th, 2025, Kirk was speaking at Utah Valley University when a sniper bullet killed him. I won't speculate on motives or who did it. Trans activist, MK Ultra agent, or maybe even the Mossad. Who knows? Right now, nobody knows. And that topic is for another time. My heart goes out to his wife and their 2 kids and his extended family and friends, and I hope they find justice and peace. In this episode, I want to focus on free speech, something that's very important to me, and also important to Charlie Kirk, from what I gather. He championed debate over disruption, discussing with college activists and progressives, and hitting them with arguments, not violence. He loved open dialogue, even when it got heated, and as far as I know, he always kept his cool, which is impressive. But the aftermath of his assassination is ugly. Some left-leaning voices, they mocked his death, calling it karma for his views on climate and elections or trans issues or whatever. And they said he deserved it. Not all of them, but there were many. And of course, that's vile. Celebrating a young father's murder is a new low, and it can only fuel more hate between these 2 groups, the left and the right. And of course, the backlash came quick and swift. Right-wingers, understandably angry at this mockery of Charlie Kirk's death, they started demanding cancellations, firings, doxing, banning from platforms. Journalists and other university officials lost their jobs because they had made insensitive posts. It's a mirror of the tactic of the left in the past few years, when they have boycotted advertisers, or when they have wished and actually succeeded in getting different people fired because they had views that the left did not like. And the right also did this. Maybe they didn't cancel anybody as effective as the left, but they did wish harm on Greta Thunberg for her climate activism or her support of Palestine. Just a few weeks before Charlie Kirk was killed, I saw on X people wishing her to die when she went to Palestine, hoping the IDF would kill her somehow. And both the left and the right, they say, why can't we do that? Why can't we do that to them? They would do it to us. But that doesn't make it right. It's hypocritical, especially when, as a right-winger, your position is to complain about the left trying to cancel right-wingers. But now it's the right-wingers' turn to cancel the left. And in a way, I think this betrays Kirk's legacy. Something that's been repeated ad nauseum in the last few days on the internet is freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. This is what everyone hides behind. And here comes my hot take. Free speech must be free from consequences, or it ceases to be free. The essence of free speech is the ability to express ideas, opinions, viewpoints, perspectives. even if they are controversial or offensive. And this should happen without fear of punishment. If social, professional, or economic consequences like ostracism, job loss, or reputational damage follow certain speech, it can and will create a chilling effect. People will self-censor to avoid ruin. It will stifle open debate and the pursuit of truth. Imposing consequences for speech, even privately, enforces conformity. And conformity is the realm of the devil, if I could use that kind of language. It signals that only acceptable views can be safely expressed, effectively creating free speech codes without government involvement. Historically, transformative ideas, civil rights, scientific revolutions, they often started as unpopular or vile speech. Punishing such expressions risks silencing progress, as dissenters are deterred by fear of backlash. Some argue that consequences maintain social order, but I argue that such things will make true chaos emerge if only approved speech survives. A society that punishes expression sacrifices diversity of thought, fostering stagnation over growth. Free speech isn't just legal protection from imprisonment, it's the right to speak without retribution. Anything less undermines the freedom to think, question, and evolve. Now, to mock somebody who just got killed and to laugh at the family who is grieving, that is not very nice. That's being a complete fucking asshole. But it's free speech. Now, if I own a business and the people who work for me, they start saying shit that I don't want to have associated with my business, I can fire them because I have the right to hire and fire anybody because it's my business. And if you want that right, start your own business. Then you can do the same. That's another matter. So if there is a business and they find out that one of their employees is mocking Charlie's death, they can fire them. I don't have a problem with that. However, the issue I take with what has been going on these last few weeks is that they are doing a targeted effort. They're targeting someone's employee to get them fired. Now that's being a Karen. That's a Karen move. It's not natural consequences, it's mob vengeance. Doxing or spamming HR departments escalates hate and invites threats. It's the same weak tactic as when the left tried to target advertisers and HR departments because of what the right had said. If an employer fires someone over a public post, fine. That's their call to make. But organizing a pile-on to ruin a livelihood, that's not justice. It's petty revenge. Revenge for words. It kills the discourse Charlie Kirk fought for. Threats are different, of course. The sniper who killed Charlie Kirk, he wasn't expressing himself, he was murdering. But offensive opinions, let them face natural backlash. Arguments, not witch hunts. True free speech demands we protect even the most repugnant opinion from orchestrated ruin. Letting ideas clash in the open, not through firings, doxings, or boycotts. And you know, I don't like libtards as much as the next guy. But I wouldn't do this to them, even if they said these vile things that they have said. And on the flip side, I wouldn't do the same if it was right-wingers who said vile things about some lefty who got killed. Because I try to live my life from principle, not ideology. Charlie Kirk's life was a testament to fearless debate. Honoring it means rejecting the very tactics that silenced him. Only then can we foster a society where truth emerges not from fear, but from unbridled exchange. If people act in an insensitive way, if they mock somebody you respect and love when they get killed, then you just reply back to them, as is your right, and you just call them a fucking asshole. You don't call their boss, you don't call the manager like a fucking Karen. Is this controversial to say? I get that everybody is very mad. Everybody who liked Charlie Kirk is very mad. So I guess it is understandable, but come on. Take a step back. Charlie Kirk was a devout Christian. In Matthew, in the New Testament, 6:14-15, it says, "For if you forgive others their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive others their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses." Remember that.
There's people here today that don't like Israel. You're welcome up to the mic. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to try to take your free speech rights away. And I think all these bills that are trying to restrict speech, that are trying to, silence people, I think it's a big problem. I think that we need more pro-Israel advocates to do events like this, let everything be heard, and have a real discussion about it.
That's amazing. Thank you.